Hello, welcome to another edition of the Library Marketing Show. I'm your host, Angela Hursh, the founder and curator of superlibrarymarketing.com, the website with lots of library marketing tips to make your life a little easier, I hope. Be sure to go to the website and click on the Library Marketing Show to submit a question that I'll answer during these weekly videos. And today's question actually comes from a webinar I did back in July. I don't know the name of the person who asked it. I don't know what library they work from, but hopefully you'll recognize yourself when I say what the question is. It was at the end of the webinar, and you can put in the chat what questions you want. This one was, does your marketing staff include MLS librarians? And I thought this would be an interesting topic to dive into just a little bit, because the answer for me is no. I don't hire librarians to do marketing. I was just thinking, I think I would hire a librarian to do marketing if they also had a marketing background. And that's exactly why. I want somebody in this role that has a communications background. I want someone in this role that knows how to do social media, how to do video, how to write really well. And it's not that MLS librarians don't know how to do all of those stuff, but there is a depth of knowledge that they are unable to get because they are trained to be librarians. When you go to library school, you do get marketing classes, but they aren't as in-depth. And I find that most librarians don't keep up with trends in the marketing world, which is fine because they're busy doing other things. I think the job of a librarian is important. And I think if you're trained to be a librarian, then that's your passion and that's where you should be. If you're a librarian and you want to transition into marketing roles, that's great too. I've switched careers before. I totally understand that push to get out of the career you're in and want to do something else. And it's doable, but I think you need to go back to school and do a little bit of studying on communication and marketing, because it is much different in practice than what is taught in library school. And like I said, I've had librarians who have applied for jobs I had in my marketing team before. I work for a very large library system. We have a big team. I'm very blessed in that way. I have someone who does social media, video, content, and graphics. And I've had people who are librarians apply for the social media job and they didn't have a LinkedIn profile and they weren't on Instagram. And for me, you just can't do that job unless you have immersed yourself totally in the world of marketing. So if you're a librarian and you're thinking about you wanting to really get into marketing and communications, I will support you totally. Just go back to school and get some training. Just as a marketing person who wants to become a librarian should go back to school and get library training. My other thing about this is I'm working in a building that's filled with librarians, and anytime I need any help with any library science question, all I have to do is go to the department next door and ask someone who's way more qualified to answer library questions than I am. So it sounds siloed and a little snooty probably, but there's a reason for it. Libraries should hire communications and marketing professionals to do their marketing. And that's how I stand. If you disagree with me, that's great. Let's talk about it. Let me know in the comments. I love having discussions like this. If your library has librarians doing the marketing and you think they're doing a great job, let me know about them too, because I'd love to check out their work. All right, thanks for letting me answer that question. Today's kudos is going out to every library in America, because this is Banned Books Week. And I've been watching the Twitters this morning, and every library is doing a fantastic job telling the story of banned books. And I kind of have been wishy-washy about Banned Book Week up until this year, but with all the stuff going on with ebook access and with the stuff that went on last month with the libraries in Tennessee that pulled Harry Potter from their shelves, I kind of thought the world of banned books was a little old and cliched, but I was wrong. And now I am all in on all of the promotion that libraries are doing. You guys are doing a great job. My handle on Twitter is webmastergirl. If you see a really awesome tweet about Banned Book Week, please tag me, because I'd love to see it and share it on superlibrarymarketing.com. Finally, this week I have a book review. I forgot to bring the book upstairs into the stacks with me, but it is Evergreen Tidings from the Baumgartners. A friend recommended this book. She's a librarian, She said it was a fun read, and it certainly was. I think this would be something that most people would love to read. Actually, I thought it was a Christmas book, but it's really not. It's a book that you can read any time of year. It has a Christmas theme to it, but I think it's something, if you are a fan of Schitt's Creek on Netflix, or if you just like stories about dysfunctional families working things out, you will like this book, Evergreen Tidings from the Baumgartners. All right, that's it for this week's edition of the Library Marketing Show. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and comment on this video so I can grow my channel and share it with all your friends. I hope you have a great week. We're going to be having the Ohio Library Conference here in Cincinnati. If you're going to be there, come say hi to me. Thanks. I'll see you next week.